Hey, how you doing? I am the nerdy entrepreneur, Lauren here, aka Knights of G. If you follow me on Facebook or on Twitch, Knights of G, it is me. Giving you some updates. So this is Saturday, July 9th of 2022, and things did not go as expected. So this morning I was supposed to hop on a call to finish onboarding a new cleaner that I talked to yesterday. So that was supposed to happen. So I got up, did the other things I needed to do. Today was a water delivery day, which was 2 days late. So I had to make sure that my big water jugs, because I overslept the last time they made a delivery and I had like 7 empty jugs of water in my house, which was taking a room. So this time around, we didn't go through that because the bottles were actually out relatively early, and I'm glad I did it relatively early because I usually don't get Saturday deliveries from them, so I don't know what time they come on Saturdays. They always used to come on the weekdays for me, and so I didn't know how early or how late they do Saturdays. So it's a good thing I put them jugs out before 8:15 because I I was gonna wait to put them out about maybe 9 o'clock because all I knew was they were coming Saturday. I didn't know what time early Saturday was going to be. So it was a good thing that I was like, you know what? I'm up. I still have things to do on the phone. I'll get back to that in a second. Let me put these water jugs out right now and line them up against the door. So if they come while I'm on the phone, I don't have to worry about it. And it came way before that because I went in my living room. I was starting to do other things a while later, and I heard noises, and I'm like, that sounds like somebody moving the water jugs. Now, I was hoping, I was like, I hope that's them and not somebody's kids messing around because that could happen too. So I was like, you know what? Let me wait till the noise stop, and then I'm gonna get up, and then I will go to the door and see if that was actually a delivery or that was some kids, messing around because the kids are out of school, and there are a couple of kids around me who like to mess around in people's stuff in terms of if they see like the garbage cans, they'll play around with the garbage cans. Rarely happens, but it has happened a time or two. So I'm like, I hope that's someone making a delivery. And I was right. I went outside and there my empty water jugs were gone. And the new ones that I had to carry in the house, those heavy, heavy 5 gallon things I had to carry in the house. So that was the eventful part of my morning. I thought that was going to be the end of eventfulness, right? Because I live a relatively boring life. Um, so I thought that was going to be the end of it. I was like, oh, okay, they came early. Thank God I put them things out earlier today. It did make the same mistake I made last time. And I thought that was going to be the highlight of my day, just picking this thing up, these huge water jugs up, put them in the house and what have you. That's what I thought my highlight of my day is because everything else today is supposed to be relatively light, right? It's just supposed to be you get on the phone, you talk to your cleaner, you get them onboarded for work, and that's it. I figured I spent a good hour getting that done, and that would be the most of the work for that I could do today in regards to my cleaning business because I can't do anything else until Monday, where I have to go call Google for them to fix something on the profile that I can't fix. So I thought that was the highlight of my day. So I'm looking at the time. I was like, yeah, I still got a bunch of time left, over an hour. And then I happened to try to turn on the computer, and then I realized that I wasn't connected to the internet. And I'm like, oh. Now here's the thing. I've been going through some internet drama, and I started to record some of this and post it for AT&T because when I get my AT&T bill about how much internet was used, I better get at least a 10%, not a 10%, at least a 10-cent discount because our internet has been spotty for over a week. My area, they are installing fiber, but they are not letting the rest of us residents know when they are doing such things and that our internet could go out because of what they're doing. They don't tell us that. I only knew about it because my business partner doesn't live far from me. And when they were installing fiber in his area, he was out of internet for a few hours. Now ours is going on and off, and they're not telling us anything, and I'm paying for this thing. So this morning, I'm not expecting for the internet not to be working, right? I got a call at 10:30. I got to get the stuff done by 11:30. I just need an hour to get my stuff done. I just need about an hour. So the internet not working. So I'm looking, I'm like, oh crap. I was like, well, it's still early. Because unlike most days, I didn't go on my computer early in the morning to notice that it was off. You know, so because my normal thing is early in the morning, I'm up, I get ready, cat's fed, you know, drink my juice, or really, I'm gonna call it juice, even though it's not juice. It's really like a green powdered mixture to get your vitamins and minerals. So, you know, drink that. When I call it juice, it sounds so much more, it sounds so much better versus what it actually is. It's not the worst tasting thing, but it ain't the greatest tasting thing, but it's supposed to be good for me. So it is what it is. So I'm going to go through that, and then I'm going to go in my garden and see, and what am I planting to deal all that. You know, it's Saturday, and I do work on Saturdays, right? Business owners, you will work on weekends. So I'm not expecting no internet. So I didn't notice it. So by the time I noticed it, I'm like, oh shit. Maybe it will turn on in 20 minutes or 30 minutes. As long as it's on by 10:15 or 10:20, I'll be good. So it's getting closer and closer to the time. We're like 5-10 minutes away. Oh no, 5 minutes away, because I remember it was like 10:25, and I'm like, damn, internet's still not on. And so I took my phone. I was trying to use it as a hotspot, but apparently that wasn't working as a hotspot. So I wasn't able to use my phone, which made me think, I was like, I do have hotspot capabilities on my phone. I don't know why, you know, that wasn't working the way I thought it should be working. Not unless AT&T changed my package. It's been like, you know what? It's been about 3 years since I've used my phone as a hotspot. So yeah, things could have possibly changed. No, it's been 3-4 years, because I haven't had to use it as a hotspot in a long time. So yeah. So couldn't make the call to the person. I couldn't do any of that. Even the other stuff, I was thinking, well, maybe I could send them these links. I couldn't do that either, because the software that we use doesn't have a mobile friendly version. So because it doesn't have a mobile friendly version, it's not really accessible on mobile. So I couldn't grab the links to turn around and email the person ahead of time saying, you know, apologizing and all of this stuff. Because now I'm in recovery mode. I mean, like, I can't do a damn thing now. Hopefully the internet will be back on by, you know, 11 o'clock or whatever. That didn't happen, by the way. But I'll write an email, I'll put what they need, and then I'll follow up with them on Monday. So that's exactly what happened. I sent out the email apologizing, sent them the link to what they need to do, because basically I need them to fill out their W-9 form so that I can pay them. That's basically what needs to happen. And there's one other task that needs to happen, but that right there is one of the most important tasks, making sure that you can actually pay people. So I did that today. So stuff that I figured by this time today, which is almost 6:30, that I would have had a newly completely onboarded cleaner, because they would have filled out the W-9s. They would have done the last part, which is getting the videos on how to use the app for us, and then I could start them, you know, early next week. Now we will start early next week, but now I have to move their stuff to Monday. So that's the kind of stuff that's been, you know, going on. This is what happens in entrepreneurship land, right? These are the things that people don't always record or talk about when shit goes wrong. We talk about internet businesses, we talk about a whole lot. But let me tell you something, when you have no electricity or you have no access to internet, it will shut down shit real fast for anyone, right? For anyone. In my case, I thought I had a mobile hotspot that can work. Apparently I don't, because it's something I haven't needed to think about. I just always thought it should be functional on my phone. I only used it like once in the last 4 years. Otherwise, I've never really had to use it at all. So God only knows what happened. So, you know, it's these things that happen. It's like, you know, what can I do? I was like, you know what? Let me go catch up on my book reading. I already know I got to apologize, send them a link, and then I'm going to follow up with them again on Monday to get everything done, hopefully Monday morning or such, Monday morning or at least before the end of the day, Monday, so I can get other things done. So it's just adding a whole list of things to my Monday versus what I intended to do on Monday. But that's okay. It's all part of the process. Things don't always work out as planned. My big thing for this cleaning company is getting 2 to 3 cleaners onboarded. I got one completely onboarded. I got the other one who would have been onboarded today, will most likely be finished Monday. And then hopefully with background checks, I'll have another cleaner available and another cleaner I have to catch up with to start the rest of their onboarding as well. So hopefully that happens. Hopefully Google won't give me much trouble on Monday to fix our business phone number, which is incorrect currently in our profile. Fix our business phone number, and then we can start running ads, and I can start assigning people as early as hopefully Wednesday or Thursday. So that's what I'm hoping for. That'll be the greatest thing possible. What I really want is to really capture those first 4 or 5 cleans and test our cleaners out and see what's going on. But this is part of entrepreneurship land. So if you're thinking about entrepreneurship land, it's dealing with stuff like this, intending for things to go a certain way, and it completely, goes up shit's creek, so to speak, or tits up, as my British friends tend to say. So but that's all part of the game. So if you're gonna jump into entrepreneurship land and you're expecting everything to work out rosy the first time around, I'm here to tell you that it doesn't always work out that way. And part of the journey is actually being able to deal with adversity, deal with things not going your way, dealing with having to maybe move markets or, get new people or new processes in place. It's all part of it. But I think it's worth it in this case, at least for what we're doing this for in the initial run of this anyway. So until next time, I will see you later. Maybe I'll dump some tips and tricks in here somewhere at some point. It's been an interesting journey. I hope that many videos later we can look back and say, you know what, remember that video on that Saturday we had trouble trying to get internet? Now look at us, So hopefully I'll be able to get to say that in a few more videos soon. See you guys later. Enjoy yourself.